Jamie Mandel, and I'm a health and lifestyle coach, and I help people master their lives by taking exceptional care of themselves. Today I want to talk to you about connecting to your intuition so that you can make decisions that are right for you. So I used to be really bad at listening to my intuition and didn't really even understand that concept. I lived a lot of my life really looking to the outside to kind of inform what to do. So I was doing a lot of things that I felt I should be doing or that maybe other people thought I should be doing, and I was really just out of touch with myself. As many of you know, I really struggled with my relationship with food, and in large part that came because I really wasn't connected to myself, and I was looking to diets and other people to kind of inform me about how I should be eating. And that same kind of issue really persisted through lots of areas of my life, whether it came to decisions about relationships or just life decisions, career decisions. And so I really had to learn how to tap back into my intuition from everything, with food, but also with everything else. So the first thing to think about is how your intuition speaks to you. So for each of us, our intuition might speak slightly differently. And one way to figure this out for yourself is to think about a time in your life when you really knew what the right decision was for you, and it was a very intuitive decision. So sometimes people walked into their apartment and just knew that was the apartment or the home for them. Or sometimes people met their husband or their wife and they just knew instantly that that was the person for them. So if you can think back to a time where you just kind of knew, how did you know? Like, what did you feel? Did you have any sort of sensation in your body? Did you have a certain feeling? What was it? How did your intuition speak to you and let you know that that was the right thing for you? And that's just good information for you to have about yourself. The second thing to think about is when you're kind of debating a decision or kind of thinking about two different paths that you could go down with any given decision, is to it's to feel through the feelings that you have when you think about each option. So intuition, when you're making that kind of a decision, will typically feel expansive, it'll feel light, it might even feel like relief. There will probably be some joy and excitement surrounding it. Even if there's a little bit of fear, there's usually excitement and joy underneath it. On the contrary, for making a decision that's really not in line with your intuition, it's going to feel very limiting, very heavy, kind of restrictive, like you're sort of being held back in some way. So those are kind of generally the way that people know whether they're making an intuitive or not intuitive decision. So really pay attention in any time you're trying to make a decision, how you physically feel about it, and that will kind of guide you. The third thing to think about, this little trick that I use, is if you were to go to a friend and ask for advice on whatever decision you're trying to make, what are you hoping that that friend is going to tell you? So recently I was trying to make a decision about something, and I went to one of my friends to ask for their advice, and I realized that in the back of my mind I already knew what I was hoping that person was going to say. And that really indicated to me that I already really know what I want. I was almost looking for permission from my friend to do what I really wanted to do, and that was a real indicator to me of what I really wanted. So sometimes I find that we're actually just looking for permission. We're looking for someone else to tell us, hey, you can actually do what you really want to do. So a thing to ask yourself is, what am I looking for permission to do? Or what am I hoping that someone else will tell me is okay to do? So those are three sort of ways to figure out, in any given scenario when you're trying to weigh like A or B, which one is really more aligned with who you really are and what you really want. I know we have to make a million decisions on a daily basis, from everything from what to eat, to what to wear, to who to talk to what opportunities to say yes or no to, and I hope that this really helps you. So in the comments, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this, and if there's any other ways that you personally make decisions and how you connect to your intuition. Thanks for listening, and see you soon. Bye.